Want to do a quick video on how I did my daytime running lights in my 2004 Mazda Speed Miata. This is going to be similar for pretty much all the Miatas, as far as I know, because of the way I wired it. The other places that I leached power to do it operate the same way. But in any case, one way I was looking at the schematic that I could do it and power up these marker lights, parking lights, would be to trigger this relay, pulling it to ground when the key is on by running a wire out to here with some circuitry and whatnot to know when the key is on, to activate this relay under the hood and send power down to the marker lights. That was like, I don't want to run electricity out through the firewall to get to this relay, just a big pain in the butt. So I was figuring maybe there's some sort of easier way. So this fuse ended up being on the fuse block on the interior on the car, driver's side, right over your leg. And basically you just want to get battery to this line to power up the lights. So the easiest way to do that is to grab power with one of these spade connectors that allows you to break out power on a fuse block through another fuse and have the existing fuse in there as well and leach power off of that. So looking at the schematic and knowing what I know, typically on Miatas the cigarette lighter fuse is keyed on ignition. So when your ignition's on, that would be on, and it's a 20 amp fuse, so you can certainly leach power off of that if you want to. And if you just you look at my fuse block here, I have the this one is for another switched piece of equipment that I want to turn on when I get the keyed power. But this guy is the cigarette lighter fuse normally in this socket, and this guy is the marker light fuse or parking light fuse. And if you just tie these together, when your key goes on, power out of here is going to be sent down this block into those lamps. So it'll light those lamps, front and rear, and your side markers, and then you'll essentially have daytime running lights. Now, again, the thing that made me crazy about the expensive way to do this is that there was no way to disable it. I mean, just run a little switch into your compartment so you could tell that smart module to turn off when, or not operate. But I guess they left that out for whatever reason. In any case, I put a switch in this connection so I could disable and enable my setup here if I want to. I just switch it down. This is a pretty big toggle switch, so make sure if you do it, you use a good size toggle switch, good for 15 plus amps, because that's what that line's rated at. And you turn that down, and when your key's on, power won't go from here to here and down that line where otherwise it would. Of course, if you have your radio accessory on your key and you're listening to that, you'll want to flip that switch off so your running lights aren't operating and things. But that's the way I did it, and hopefully you find that helpful. Certainly a little bit less expensive to do that with those spade breakouts than some other ways I've seen. In any case, hope you found this useful, and I'll see you later.